start streaming. We'll be live in a bit, mate.
Yeah.
I'll let you know, and we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we are reacting to the Life is Strange trailer, which I believe is going to be called Reunion. It might be live. Jack's here as well.
What's up, guys? Welcome. Lad, you're going to have to manage the live chat because obviously I'm going to be watching the trailer here on the Life is Strange page.
Yeah, no, that's okay. So yeah, and hello Josh, welcome in. So yeah, we're just here to react to the Life is Strange trailer. If you sat here wondering, why aren't you playing Dispatch? First of all, calm the tone down. Secondly, I will do it the minute this is finished. It's a great opportunity, Jack and I wanted to react to this. Josh asks, are you excited to see this? Jack, I'll let you answer that for yourself.
Am I excited? No, I'd say excited's the wrong word. I'd probably say curious is a better word. Because, I mean, those that have seen the channel, or have been on the channel, seen our video recently, will know that I think it's fair to say that we're less than optimistic about this, aren't we, mate? Like, it feels like a bit of a, I don't know. It just, like, the whole bringing the Chloe into it, I don't know if that was intentional in the first place, in terms of, like, a double header with double exposure. But, yeah, it feels very safe. But nonetheless, you know, we're here. We like the Life is Strange universe, so let's see what it serves up.
Yeah, because I'm the same. Like, you know, I don't want to regurgitate the same points we've always been making, but we're of the opinion that Life is Strange needs to be in a new setting, with a new character, with a new superpower, with new themes. I pitched my own one, which is on the channel. But yeah, Double Exposure was a little bit of a flop, so I'm always really skeptical when you're going to bring your Maxes back. And then the fact they're bringing Chloe back betrays one ending that, you know, the majority of people actually got in Life is Strange 1. So I do somewhat disagree with the whole kind of direction that they're bringing her back and they're going down this way. But I guess, like, apparently people do say that the comic books do sort of introduce things like there's other worlds. So it might be like, you know, Doctor Who and Avengers, where you have different sort of multiverses of other like duplicates. So they could do something with that, which could be a good get out of jail free card. But mate, I can't help it, but like, being the Life is Strange 1 fan that I am, I know it sort of is a little bit betraying that I don't think this game should be made. But hearing like the acoustic music and kind of thinking that there might be that magic of Life is Strange 1, the closest we're going to get to that, other than maybe Before the Storm, I can't help but feel a little bit giddy. But like, I know I shouldn't be. I feel like it's almost betraying kind of like my morals and my principles a little bit. But like, now that it's happening, I am a little bit eager, I'm not going to lie.
That's what they want, though, isn't it? It's like your classic nostalgia baiting. But you know what? I'm looking at this poster again, mate. And the fact it says here, it says haunted by nightmares and impossible memories. Chloe needs Max's help. And I think, honestly, it depends what we're going to see in this trailer. Who knows? But my hunch is sort of touching on what you were saying there, is that I think this is not going to be the Chloe that from Life is Strange 1 in dies, or, you know, you keep her alive or whatever. I'm hunch be an alternate, but maybe for some reason, potentially because of the events in Double Exposure, where the two timelines merged, didn't they? Maybe you're going to get a Chloe that has the memories of both Chloes from each timeline, and that's why it's impossible memories, and she's a little bit confused. So who knows? Maybe I was wrong in my earlier statement. It feels like they panicked and went back and, you know, oh god, we need to get Chloe into the game somehow. Maybe this was always intended, and it has been a quick turnaround since the last one as well. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm still a little bit apprehensive, but, you know, I'm here, aren't I?
Yeah, and I feel if you have another timeline Chloe, that's like the only explanation you can kind of bring to not betray both sets of fans with the 50-50 ending at the end of Life is Strange 1. So I feel like it's the only direction you can go. And then, but I don't know, like, I still feel like Double Exposure did a little bit of damage. Like, why is she befriending Victoria Chase, a girl who's actively trying to roofie people and that? So like, I don't know, like it's almost like damage beyond repair a little bit, but still though, I'm really intrigued. And in 30 seconds, mate, we're about to just soak in the trailer, and then we'll give our verdict on whether our opinions change, the same, how we're gonna feel. I am hyped though, but I'm nervous as well. We're 15 seconds away, mate.
Yeah.
What is it gonna chuck at us?
I'll tell you what, here, why not speculate about a release date?
Yeah, I know.
So, I'm thinking, on my end, I feel like if it's definitely going to be this year, obviously we've had this with Directive 8020 as well, but we do know about the behemoth that's GTA. So, wow, I think it might be starting,
The
you know?
following live stream
it is.
contains story spoilers for Life is Strange Double Exposure, and will contain gameplay and story teasers for the next Life is Strange game. If you want to be totally unspoiled, you might want to be careful about this video, because we're going to be showing you a lot of stuff. With that being said, we hope you enjoy.
I thought the storm would be the worst thing to hit Caledon. But now, I only have 3 days to save everyone. Help! Moses! All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of.
With so many lives at stake, I need all the help I can get. Sophie?
In the flesh. If you saw this campus burn down, then it means it was supposed to happen. Who are you to stop it?
I know there are consequences to using your powers, but maybe this time is different?
Right when everything is falling into chaos. She walks in, like she heard her cue. Chloe? How are you here?
Lots to discuss. Right now, I think we should run.
Chloe.
Let's go, Max! I have memories of things that can't possibly be true. Max, did you do this?
Your visions, the fire. We'll figure it all out.
Whatever comes next, it will happen to us.
This isn't fair! You can't have come back to me just to end up here.
Watch.
Okay, well, I'm
10
finished.
years ago, the saga of Max and Chloe
I'm wondering what the
began.
central stuff is.
Childhood best friends reunited in a cruel twist of fate and torn
You see
apart
that,
by
27th of
love,
March?
sacrifice,
Yeah, I
and
did. Did you have
supernatural
a? Were
storm.
you gonna guess around then?
Now,
Were you?
Life is Strange reunion. will
Nowhere
bring
near. I
the
was
hero
expecting it
back
to be
together
like
again.
September, August.
As a
That is
devastating
wild.
fire threatens
That's literally coming in
Max and Chloe
2
Delay
months.
your honeymoon, mate.
make life or
Sorry,
death
Laura.
choices and unravel the disturbing
Oh my
truth
God.
of Chloe's return.
That is quick.
Yeah, I mean,
It keeps getting worse.
As the story unfolds,
There's
you'll play
gameplay
some
here. I
scenes as
mean,
Max
do we cover
and
this? Like-
some as Chloe, using
I'm
Max's
guessing
resilient
so. I
powers
mean,
to rewind
things to talk.
and
Wait, so you get to
Chloe's
play as
witty
Chloe as
ability
well.
to
It looks like
investigate.
just from that little gameplay bit
They
there.
brought back the
Yeah,
back
yeah,
talk, mate.
oh.
They brought back the back
We'll
talk,
figure
mate.
it all out.
Of of his power.
In today's stream,
Back
we'll
chat.
answer all your burning questions. We'll
She looks a
explore
bit
the
different
exciting
to what I
return of
thought,
Max's
you know.
iconic power of
I
rewind,
really like her model
glimpse into
actually
the
though,
fiery
and I
mystery
quite like the
that,
use of the green
depending
hair
on
as
your
well.
choices, could claim the
Yeah.
lives of Max's
She weirdly
friends
looks
and
like Max a
students.
little bit, but just with green hair.
Exactly how Chloe
We've got
is
Moses back, we've got Safi back,
thrilling for
her
none.
mum back.
But first,
I wonder how Safi's going to fit into all this with all like the power that she had and Diamond as well. We haven't seen Diamond yet, I don't think.
Hey everyone, I'm Hannah
And
Tell.
what I
and
might
play
do
Max
is mute
Caulfield.
my video and just talk over it. You know, any other points we can do. But yeah, no, that trailer, it's weird because, like, you know, I've been pretty vocal. I'm not that enthusiastic about the Double Exposure universe. And it looks like it's just Double Exposure Part 2, really, isn't it? But with Chloe in it. And, like, don't get me wrong, I'll take it. Maybe she can freshen it up a little bit. So the trailer's still quite vague, so there's not too much I can add. It's just very much a wait and see basis. But yeah, like there are some exciting things in there. I really like the bit where Chloe steps out the car, says "Let's go, Max," which is a nice hark back to the first game where she did the same thing in episode 1 in the car park in the school. But yeah, I don't know. Any points you've got, mate?
To be honest, I'm going to watch it back and listen to the sound because obviously I didn't want my sound to like interfere with the stream. And for some reason, I've got German subtitles, which just does not help. So I don't know what's gone on there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I to be honest, the biggest shock for me is the fact it's coming in 2 months' time. That is wild.
I was gonna throw
I think-
May at you, but it's March, which is crazy.
Yeah. Caledon looks different. It looks nice. Don't get me wrong, I liked it before in the snow, but it does look like it's been changed up a little bit, potentially since the storm. I guess we'll call it a storm that happened in Double Exposure.
Yeah, they've gone autumnal with this one, haven't they? A nice autumn looking
Yeah.
game. That's fall for our American viewers.
So we've just got the voice actresses of Max and Chloe here talking.
Yeah, and I don't. Is that Ashley Birch? I don't think I've ever seen what Ashley Birch looks like because everyone.
I think it said Rihanna DeVries or something.
Oh, so she's the one who did the Before the Storm, Chloe.
Ah, right.
Because yeah, apparently it's well documented that Ashley Birch refused because she didn't want to be a part of a new project because she thought she kind of disagreed with the artistic direction.
Yeah, I was gonna say I heard that as well.
God, the voice actor for Max looks a lot like Violet in American Horror Story, or like the lead in The Nun, if anyone's seen that.
Oh wait, see that in the top left corner? If Chloe died, like the Bay ending. So
So they have accounted for both playthroughs, which is interesting.
Right. I mean, to be honest, this was the only way I think that they were going to ultimately get Chloe back into this game.
I think so.
But I guess I'm going to have to renege on my point because of the development time, the very quick turnaround. I'd have to say that it does look like that this was planned in a way.
I think so. I mean, there was that leak rumor that they were making it with Double Exposure.
Yeah, and the fact obviously it said at the end Max will return.
Yeah.
They obviously didn't want to give away the spoiler at that point that Chloe was going to come back as well. But yeah.
I like that if you are a big nostalgia fan, there is the option to get the outfits with like blue hair Chloe and Max in a classic Jane Doe shirt. I just hope they don't charge us $30 for it.
Yeah, I know. That is, one thing. Please do not give ridiculous DLC that's nowhere near the price that it should be. The thing is, if like the noise is meant to believe with Deck 9, then this is probably the last Life is Strange game that they're gonna make.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna throw they're throwing the kitchen sink at it, aren't they? They're like, we want to get the nostalgia fully back. it's been what, just over 10 years since the first game come out with Max and Chloe, so I suppose there's a little bit of poetry to that. But
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, so it's now talking about if Chloe lived, which will
Yeah.
be interesting because, like I say, we've seen her talk to Victoria Chase, which just felt very, very wrong, and maybe we'll get to see like, you know, why they split up in the first place. So
That's
be
it.
curious to see what the branching is there.
I feel like my concern's the mystery because Double Exposure kind of had like that hook of, oh, Safi died, I have to find out who did it. Then they exposed it way too early, and then it kind of there was the sense of direction was really weird. Here, like it's quite vague. Like obviously there's that explosion. Blackwell apparently burns down. That's a little bit of plot thread I'm gonna have, but I'm wondering like what does Chloe's involvement serve? How will Safi coming back kind of play a factor?
Oh wow! So we're now going back through the various choices that people will have made. They're actually revealing a hell of a lot more than what I thought they were going to reveal. Like, I genuinely thought this was going to go on for like 2 minutes,
Yeah.
and then that was going to be it. But they've gone into depth about the choices, and
Yeah, Josh says at least we're getting a conclusion to the series. Yeah, you're not wrong. And
yeah,
hopefully we do though, because there's some loose ends, and hopefully they tie them up. Like we didn't see Diamond in the trailer, and I feel like if Diamond's not in the game, then what are you doing with the end of Double Exposure? You know what I mean?
mm. Also just how like Safi's arc, because from what we've seen, Safi was just there at Caladon. But the impression that we got at the end of Double Exposure was that Safi was going to go off and use her power for good, you know, in quotation marks. But she seems to be back at Caladon again, so I wonder what's going on there. She was meant to go off on a search to try and find other people with powers, wasn't she? So
She was, yeah, and we had the impression it was going to almost have like an Avengers style game. But yeah,
yeah,
now it'll be interesting. You know, I mentioned a concern. I've been very vocal about how I grew really tired of the Caledon location because they just kept
yeah.
recycling the same locations of not adding all that much to them. So I really do hope that we get new location. It looks like we might because there was that like little paddle boat scene there, and I know they've changed up the season, but I'm scared that yeah, look, we're back at the bench at the observatory. I feel like the game runs the risk of like becoming really stale 2-3 episodes in.
Yeah. Nah, it is a concern I have as well. It's when you just think like back to the original, and I know it's probably unfair that we keep going back to. Oh, we're literally just seeing some rewind time here as well. It does feel like
that though. I quite like that there's the rewind time thing because I don't know the two timeline things. I know you probably couldn't bring it back because they merged, but the gameplay was a little bit interesting. But it was just as simple as if you'll go to the other timeline and move forward, and then switch timelines again. I think the rewind time element it fits the theme of the game better, and I feel like there's like better puzzle opportunities with it as well.
Dare I say tedious with the two timeline thing as well. I just remember in that Double Exposure, that one where you've got to go and get isn't it you've got to take something down, or you've got to like reach for something in like that bar, and you have to like acknowledge it in one timeline, then go get the ladder, then bring it back, then climb it up, and it did wear a little bit thin by the time you get into that episode 3 or 4.
No, yeah, it did. I completely agree with you. But yeah, like it will be cool to like play this game again, and we will cover it on the channel, and I will play it. I'm gonna keep an open mind, because I want to come at it completely fair. I don't want to have like a preconceived notion and then stick to that and just not waver my thoughts. So like I am excited to play it. I am gonna kind of just give it my best, but yeah, like I'm kind of really in two minds at the minute of whether I'm going to enjoy it. I think it's because Double Exposure was just so like meh to me at points, that I am just concerned it's just going to be a continuation of that, right? Are you having
Yeah,
doubts about this game being better than Double Exposure? Asks Josh. Nah, in a weird way, I think it will be better, but I don't want it to be better. I want it to be. I want it to just be a great game. You know, I'm not. It's almost as if the bar's quite low, but yeah, and I feel having Chloe in it could help. But it just completely depends on what the actual story is here and what direction they go down.
yeah. I think that with Double Exposure, it started off okay. It really was when it hit around episode 4 that it felt like it fell off. I'm not saying that episodes 1 and 3 were up to the standard of Life is Strange 1 or at this point even Life is Strange 2. But it was going along okay. It was introducing elements that you thought, oh, okay, like where's this going to go, etc. And then for some reason it fell off towards the end. And it's just so important how you start and finish. It's like what they say in typical storytelling. It's like the first 5 minutes and the final 5 minutes, and obviously that's like a analogy. But I think if you finish badly, it does have like a negative impact. So you can see why there's apprehension towards it. So we'll give it a chance, won't we, mate? But I think until we get our hands on it, play it, finish it, we're not going to really know.
That's it. But yeah, like it's tough to say because it's like I'm tired of Double Exposure's universe, so it could just be worse that we're trudging through maybe 5 more episodes of it. But there's Chloe who's back, and there's the rewind power. So those two things alone could make it for a better recipe.
Mm.
Got some really intriguing stuff on. But yeah, mate, I don't know if you want to sort of wrap up because I don't know how long this video is going to go on for. We were here to see the trailer. There's a lot of bonuses, obviously. I'm concerned about time.
Yeah, of course. Like you've got to stream Dispatch, and so hopefully see a few of you guys over there in Liam's stream of Dispatch, his final stream as well, episodes 7 and 8. And I'm sure in the background we'll go back through this reveal of Life is Strange, maybe pick out some details and do a video if that's something that you guys want to see. But thanks for joining us live on this Life is Strange reveal. And, we'll be playing it in March.
Yeah, so, thank you for joining us, guys. If you have any sort of queries, any Life is Strange ideas, feel free to shoot us in the comments. We grab every one of them, so we'll be sure to reply to you guys. And, if you're here for Dispatch, stick around. I'll probably be back on in 10 minutes' time. And, like Jack mentioned, I'll play my finale. So, guys, thank you very much for joining, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
Catch you later.